So glad you're here. Thank you for watching our Repair and Renew class. We're going to be talking about my favorite skincare line, our best, most advanced anti-aging Time Waste Repair. And we have already so many people watching live. We have Mary Lynn on and Amanda. Thanks so much for supporting Sarah. We have Christine watching and Araba and Jenny and Edith. We've got East Coast to the West Coast and everywhere in between. So exciting. So we are going to be talking about Time Waste Repair and some of the supplements that it provides. We're also going to spin the wheel and find out what the gift of purchase is tonight. And the giveaway, we're going to find out who's going to be lucky winner. I'm actually giving two different options. So whoever wins, they can either pick the Time Waste Repair trial set, like Go set. So it's this skincare set pictured here in the mini versions, last 2 weeks. Awesome for travel, or awesome if you've never tried the skincare line and you want to see what the formula is like. That's another great option. Or the winner can pick our biocellulose sheet mask. And this luxurious mask is full of coconut water. It's in a mesh, it's protective case around both sides of it. So you peel off the back, put it on your face, and peel off the other side. And it has eye flaps to really be extra pampering around your eye area. Super great for sensitive skin, super great for dry skin. And there's just so much extra serum here that I usually keep using the serum till it runs out, which takes a couple of weeks sometimes. So those are the options. So we're going to see who's going to be our winner tonight, and they can pick which one they want. So I'm Roseanne. I've been building my Mary Kay business for 16 years. Prior to joining, I had graduated with my bachelor's degree in piano pedagogy and was teaching 40 piano students at the time, but I was still looking for something more. In the mornings, I had some free time that I just didn't know what quite to do with it. And I wanted to be a little more productive during that time and focus on maybe building up our savings or preparing for emergencies. And that's when I got invited to Mary Kay Facials. I fell in love with the products. It took me some time to wrap my head around the opportunity though, because I'm more introverted, not really into makeup, and didn't think I wanted to sell anything. But the thing is with Mary Kay's, we don't have to sell it. We let people demo it or hear about it and the product sells itself. So when I realized that there's no sales quotas, I thought, well, maybe I could try that. And when I learned that you could earn a career car, I thought, well, that's pretty cool. Maybe I could try this. And then when I showed it to my husband, he said, maybe you should try this. So I'm grateful that he could see the positivity, the personal growth. I love the flexibility and the extra income. And now that I'm 40, I love 50% off on my own skincare, and especially anti-aging skincare. So, and welcome Sarah. Yes. And welcome Holly. So glad you're here. Welcome Jotina. Thanks so much for supporting Donna. Yes. And hello, Sarah. Holly says hello. Hi, Mom. So we are going to start with Time Waste Repair. So this is our most advanced anti-aging skincare line. So if someone is not quite happy with their skin texture, wrinkles, uneven complexion, this would be my number one suggestion, either to start with a little Go set so you can see how you like it, or you can get the full set. The full set, we have a special tonight. It's normally $225, but we have a special of just $199. This skincare set lasts 4 months, and there's different steps with the cleanser, lifting serum, eye cream, day cream, and night cream. It's the easiest order of application to remember. So when you have the products out, you just put them in order from tallest to shortest, and that's the order. So cleanser, eye cream, lifting serum, day cream in the morning, and at night, cleanser, lifting serum, eye cream, night cream at night. And they're packaged so beautifully and smartly because these are paraben free. So there is no preservatives in these products. And so to keep bacteria out, you pump the product, the moisturizer, out through the pump. It comes out that circle and keeps it really sanitary. So the eye cream has a metal tip, which is great for reducing puffiness. So this is called a ZMAC tip. It has zinc, magnesium, and copper. That's what ZMAC stands for. And you use that and rub that around. That helps. It's very cooling, and it also helps reduce the puffiness. They've discovered those metals help with that. The lifting serum, I call that Spanx for my face. And it comes in a pump. You can also see how much you have left on this thing here. I just do one pump in the morning and one pump at night, and I mostly focus on my neck and my lower jaw area, since that's where we lose that elasticity. And then the cleanser is super foamy and really thick, so a little bit goes a long way. So, oh, thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. And so this is our Time Wise Repair. I love this lady's pictures. She started using it, and then 4 days later took that first picture on the left. 2 weeks later, took a picture. Just saying, 2 weeks. Wow, that's amazing. Morning and night to get those results in 2 weeks. That's fantastic. And then 2 months, and then 3 months. And you can just see it going back in time, lifting away the years. Yes, and Mary Lynn loves this mask. Oh, I love it too. I feel like this is one product that a lot of people don't know about in Mary Kay, and it's probably, in my opinion, one of the best supplements. So anything with repair is like my favorite. When I get that question asked, what's your favorite? I'm like, repair, which covers everything we're talking about tonight. Okay, this deep wrinkle filler, I am excited about this because I'm going to show you my before and after pictures. This is not my thumb, but just to give you an idea like of how firming it can be, and just putting it in those deep wrinkles, letting it like massage it in, and how it can help with minimizing the wrinkles over time, but also just immediately, like filling in. I love filling in my forehead deep wrinkle there, my other wrinkles that are less deep, but they're still there. I have dry skin, which typically wrinkles quicker than oily skin. And I love the trick with this is using it before your moisturizer, using it morning and night. It has retinol in it. So if you're pregnant or nursing, this is not your product, but just keep it in mind for the future. So that is the deep wrinkle filler. Love that. It's a thicker formula. And so usually you put thicker stuff on last, but with this one, you want to put it after you wash your face, before your moisturizer. Yes, cool. And Christine says, I love this set and the mask. Yep, love it so much. So, oh, and I should tell the price on this. So this one's $50 for the deep wrinkle filler. Lasts me 2 months. And then here's my before and after pictures. So in May of 2024, I had kind of gotten out of the habit of using this product. And I thought, I need to bring this back. My deep wrinkle is getting a little deeper. And so I used it May, June, July, and August. So that's about 4 months. And I can't remember what day in May and what day in August, but about 3 to 4 months, most likely. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, just being consistent with that morning and night. So grateful. So take pictures, because it does 2 different things. First of all, it keeps you consistent. If you take a picture and you are like, okay, I want to take a picture in 2 weeks and see how it's doing, or take a picture in a month and see how it's doing. But if you don't use it, then in 2 weeks, you're like, well, this doesn't really say much because I didn't do much. So first of all, it keeps me very consistent with it. And then second, sometimes we don't see the results, like just they're so gradual each day. But if we can compare from 4 months ago to now, we're like, oh, that did make a difference, So that's a couple different reasons I say take a picture. You don't have to share them with us, but at least take it for yourself, right? And Amber, I'm so glad you're on. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so deep wrinkle filler. And then we just have pretty much one more product to talk about, and that is our Time Wise Radiance, Revealing Radiance Facial Pill. This is probably the most I don't say it correct. I always get all the words mixed up in it, but it's the Revealing Radiance Facial Pill. So what is this doing? It's revealing radiance. It is helping fade dark spots due to sun damage, age spots. My friend Jolynn, from, just sometimes forgetting to put sunscreen on, being in the car on the left side of the face, that's where the damage was done. That's where she had the darker spots, the sun damage. And using this for about 6 months, it faded that, and now it's pretty much gone. The Revealing Radiance Facial Pill has glycolic acid in it. It's a low-grade chemical pill. So I just used it last night, actually. So it doesn't leave you red. It doesn't leave you blotchy. It has a slight tingle to it, and sometimes I don't even feel that, but I think it's kind of relaxing, so I don't mind it if I feel the tingle. And I like to use it on my neck, as you can see why on Susan's results. And then on, of course, the rest of my face too, to help even any dark spots due to sun damage, aging. And with this girl, it's one of my friend's customers. After using the products for 3 months, twice a week, that was her results. So pretty fun to see. She is wearing just right under her eye an under eye corrector, like a concealer. But other than that, that's the only makeup she has on. So pretty fun to see that. So you could use this product twice a week like she did and just make sure it's spaced out. That would be if you want the fastest results. And so I like to have a routine when I'm using a product like that, where it's not going to be an everyday product, so I don't accidentally use it 2 days in a row. So my routine is I use this every single Wednesday, and then on Saturday or Sunday, sometime on the weekend, I use the Microdermabrasion, which is our physical exfoliant, which is also really great for sloughing off dead skin, fading scarring. And so they both pretty much do the same thing. They're just 2 different ways to go about it. And I like them both. So I use them both each once a week. So then they last double as long, as I'm not using them both twice a week. I'm just using them each once a week. So that is just a personal preference. And anyway, so I love, love, love the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill. So those are the supplements in the repair line that really get me excited, because I believe we really actually don't need skincare makeup to be beautiful. We're already daughters of God. But I believe when we use skincare and when we put on makeup, we're a lot more confident. We're a lot more productive. We feel a lot better. Our mood is raised. It's kind of like when you make your bed, you're like, I made my bed. It's not a big deal if you don't make your bed, but every time you walk by it, you're like, oh, I forgot to make my bed, or I just didn't have time, or my life's falling apart. I can't even make my bed. And just taking 10 seconds or 30 seconds, maybe takes probably 30 seconds to make a bed, can make a huge difference, right? And so I feel a lot like that with skincare. I did a little video live today about putting on my makeup and just how that helps, and doing my hair, how that helps with that. So, okay, we are going to spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is going to be. And so you might just be totally on here just to watch, and you are totally stocked up on products, and that's totally great. You're getting entered into the giveaway regardless. But if there's something that you are running low on, I'm showing the wrong slide. Sorry, guys. Here it is. If you're running low on something, or there's something that I talked about today that you're like, I'd really like to get that, whether it's the Time Wash Repair Set, the Deep Wrinkle Filler, the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, or the Biocellulose Lifting Mask. So let's find out what the gift with purchase is. Oh my gosh. It looks like the mini hand lotion. I love that product. That is incredible for dry hands, dry skin. I like the mini version for a couple different reasons. For traveling with it, I like to keep one in my car. And it has shea in it, which is super moisturizing, which I love. So that is a little gift, and it's a good size little lotion. So the mini hand lotion is the gift with purchase. So remind your consultant. We could use reminders. So when you're ordering today or within 24 hours of watching this, text your consultant and say, hey, I want to order this. And so try not to order on our websites, because the website will just automatically send it directly to you, and they won't give you the little hand lotion. But if you can text us and say, hey, I want to get such and such, I'm running low on eye makeup remover, mascara, or eyeliner, or I want to try something from the repair, then we can add it more easily. So that's something just to keep in mind. We got new websites, which are fantastic, but they're like automatic. So you order, we have no say in anything. So it just goes right to you. We get the money in our bank account, but it's a fast process, which is good for you guys. But if you look close to us, it's even faster, just to get it straight. Come on. So we are going to play a referral game. This gives me a chance to add every single person who entered, put their name in the comments, or if they're watching on Facebook, I haven't looked at the Facebook group yet, into winning either the Biocellulose Sheet Mask or the Time Wash Repair Go Set. And for the referrals, how the game works is I want you to think about if you're stranded on a deserted island and you've been there for a long time, and the man of your dreams is coming to rescue you, and you've been there for a long time, right? You're like, you haven't showered, you're looking not your best. And you get granted this wish of one makeup item to put on before he comes to rescue you. What would you pick as your one makeup item? I know for me, that would be mascara. I would pick mascara. Or it might be like a lip gloss, or it might be an eyeshadow. I don't know. So what would be your very favorite go-to makeup item? And when you share 12 referrals with your beauty consultant, you will get half off that makeup item of your choice, which could be a savings of like $10, depending on what you're getting. And we ask that the referrals live in the United States and have skin. So that's the requirements, and over 21. So unless married, which happens. Yeah. So I was 21 when I got married, so I know that happens. And it's a fun way to compliment a friend, thinking of the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman, someone who brings you joy, someone who always looks sharp, or maybe someone who's just going through some transitions in life, something hard, or just had a baby, or just got married. And it could be good transitions or bad transitions, but I feel like that is when we need self-care the most. And so this is a fun way to give the gift of a self-care free pampering treatment to a friend, and you get half off a makeup item. If you share 24, we'll give you a free makeup item. How about that? So 24 referrals, names and numbers. And if you don't want to think of like the hardest working woman or the happiest, you can just share friends and family that come to your mind. So I'll give you a minute or so. I'll play some music, and then I'm going to get everyone entered into winning the product. So make sure if you haven't commented that you do that now. Will be perfect. Here we go. Okay, I hope that gave you a chance to think about who you'd like to refer. And I think I got everyone's name on the wheel. And welcome, Ruth. So glad you're here. So you can keep working on the referrals if you're working on them. Send them over to your consultant. You can just privately text those over. And we're going to wrap up with talking a little about the deals and discounts, our best kept secret, and then do our drawing. So here's our deals that we have. So the Time-Wise Repair, make it a little bigger, is normally $225, like I shared. You get a complete skincare set, and it lasts 4 months. And if you went to a department store and had a complete skincare set with similar items, it would be about double the price and sometimes even triple the price. It is insane what people will spend on skincare. So I'm so grateful that we have such quality products, and we're the #1 brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world, but we're also not crazy expensive. So that's the repair. But we even have a better deal for you being on here. So the other repair product we talked about was the Revealing Radiance Facial Pill, and that one's $68. That one bottle lasts me an entire year, and I use it once a week. So if you're using it twice a week, it will last you probably about 6 months, I imagine. The Deep Wrinkle Filler is not on here. You can get that a la carte, or it can count as its own set by itself. It's $50. And the Biocellulose Lifting Mask, those ones, you get 4 of them for $70. And so I think that's the price. Now I'm like second guessing myself. I think that's the price. Let me hurry and look it up. Yes, 4 of them for $70. Yeah, so those come in a package of 4. One of you is going to win one of the sheet masks, but you get 4 sheet masks. And I usually do that about once a month or couple times a month, but then I keep using that serum in between. So that's usually one box lasts me about 2 months. And that's everything there. So, and then we have our specials with the Princess, Queen, and Cadillac. So if you're getting multiple sets, you get a savings. So Time-Wise Repair, that counts as 4 sets. So instead of the $225 price, you actually just pay the Princess price of $199, plus you get the travel roll-up bag. Or if you already have that bag, you can get like a satin hand set, something kind of around the same value as a gift. So that is the Princess. And the Queen, let's say you want to get Time-Wise Repair, which is 4 sets, plus you want to get the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, plus you want the Deep Wrinkle Filler. So that would be the Queen. And that's 6 sets. So that's $299. You get a hand select 6 sets on the page and just pay $299. So depending on what you're getting, it depends on your savings. And then you also get the travel roll-up bag. And the Cadillac would be getting everything we talked about, plus an extra set too. So you'd get the Biocellulose Lifting Mask, the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, the Deep Wrinkle Filler, the Time-Wise Repair Volume Firm set, plus maybe you're needing the eye candy set and get your eye makeup remover, mascara, eyeliner. Those are my like go-to must-have makeover items, or to clean them off with the eye makeup remover. So that's the Cadillac. We're picking 8 sets on the page and just paying $399. And our best kept secret is our starter kit. And right now it's only $35 to join our Mary Kay family. With that $35, you get some samples, a catalog, a website, and the ability to process debit or credit cards. You also can add on, if you'd like, a $90 add-on kit. It gives you 450 of full-size products. You'd only pay $90, so that's a better deal than I get to really spoil those new consultants. You get Time-Wise Miracle Set for normal to dry skin and for combination to oily, our charcoal mask, our microdermabrasion, our oil-free eye makeup remover, ultimate mascara, a gorgeous bag to keep it all organized, and samples as well. And then what you do with the bag is totally up to you. Mary Kay gives that to you for a crazy good deal. You can either use it for yourself, you can use it to sell, or what I did with that is that's what I demoed with when I was brand new and doing practice facials. And then I always love to share if someone's considering being a part of Mary Kay, whether it's to save a little bit of money, make a little bit of money, a little bit of both, a lot of both, the positivities, the personal growth, the girlfriends, the savings on your products. is when we do our order, we get to pick what we're ordering, and it can be inclusive of other people who wants to order at the same time, family and friends. And we do a launch party, so whatever you sell from that. And then, so our minimum order is $225. So we get a hand select $450 retail. And we just pay half of that. And you only have to do the order once every 12 months to remain a consultant. And if you've gone longer than that, you can just go back to being a customer if you don't need to order every 12 months. I know for me, like I use about 3 repair kits a year. Deep wrinkle filler, I use 6 of them because that lasts me every 2 months. So just repair alone, not even like thinking of like any other supplements I use or body lotions or mascara, eyeliner, foundation. Just using repair, it makes so much sense to get the discount in that because of that. And as we wrap up, let's spin our wheel. I don't see any other comments. I was on Facebook for a bit and I didn't see any there. I'll just go double check because I'd hate to miss anybody. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know if you guys realize this, but like, okay, no one commented. Sometimes when I'm on Facebook, my computer doesn't like it and it freezes. So probably for like a whole minute, it was frozen when I was trying to like get your name centered on the wheel. I was like just about ready to like restart my computer and it would have ended the YouTube. So if that ever happens, just hang tight and get back on the link and I'll be back on. But that made me really nervous. I'm so glad my computer decided to wake up and I quickly turned off Facebook. Sometimes it does that for some reason. That's the one website that will just crash my computer. I don't know if anyone's experienced that. It doesn't happen terribly often, but it's never convenient when it does. So, okay. So let's look at our wheel of names. Clicking on the wrong buttons. Thanks for hanging out tonight. This is my absolute favorite class. I love time-wise repair. Makes my heart happy. And do you want to hear something funny? I'm showing you the wrong slide. Okay. When I first tried it, my skin was like, whoa, and did not like it actually. So I had to stop using it because I was breaking out. But then a couple years went by and I was like, I want to try that again. And then my skin like adored it and loved it. I'm like, so life is so weird. I don't know if you've experienced that with your skin, but so it's so funny. I'm so glad I gave it a second chance because first chance was like not very promising. So, okay. But that's the beautiful part is with our 100% satisfaction guarantee. Okay. I cannot wait to spin the wheel. I'm going to just triple check no one texted me because I would just feel so bad if someone said I'm on. Okay. I think everyone's on. And holler if you don't see your name. Okay, I'm going to spin it. And you had plenty of time, so I can't be waiting all day. Okay, let's see who our winner is. And it looks like Edith. Oh my goodness, Edith, I'm so excited for you. So you can pick either the Biocellulose Lifting Mask or the Time-Wise Repair Go set. So text your consultant right now. Let her know that you finished watching this. She gets credit just for you watching. Even if you're not needing to order, she gets credit for you just being here. We do a count up at our weekly success meeting. It's always fun to recognize those who have the most guests. So thank you for supporting your consultant. That means the world to her. And if there's any products you're needing, the gift with purchase is a mini hand lotion. And next week, we are doing a travel tips class. So if you have any trips coming up later this year, you'll want to hop on and learn some fun, fast facts and interesting things to get prepared for road trips or if you're flying on an airplane. So we'll hope to see you next week. And Holly's saying congratulations to Edith. Yep, congratulations, Edith. So cool. And Jotina's saying it. And Ruth is saying, I love all the love here. So thank you so much. And congratulations, Edith. We love you so much. Have a great rest of your day. See ya. Bye.